The eco-militant activists disrupt a snooker match, and Novara Media's Ash Sarkar claims that the protesters are as brave and righteous as the Suffragette movement. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel that challenges the mainstream media and the political establishment, from the left-wing nutters to the globalist elite. Okay, welcome to the show. We're going to be talking about a number of issues. Actually, today is going to be less about the SNP. For the past few days, we've been giving you so many updates on the SNP scandal. We are actually waiting. We have our sources telling us, and also it was reported on Sky News as well, that the SNP senior figures are expecting an imminent arrest of Nicola Sturgeon any day now. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. But for now, let's talk about what happened a couple of days ago. The BBC was showing a snooker match, and of course, the Just Stop Oil activists decided to make it about themselves. The narcissist, attention-seeking, spoil champagne socialist kids of the upper middle classes are going on TV and causing trouble, and they think this is the best way to get the attention of the elite when it comes to net zero. There's so many issues with this. First, let's go watch the clip, and then we're going to show you the reaction from the Ash, I'm literally a communist, Sarkar of Novara Media.
Drop her for.
Well, I don't quite know what that was for. Well, these are terrible, terrible scenes here at the Crucible.
What? Yeah, of course they're going to have to make it about themselves. Now, the problem with this is that you had Ash Sarkar going on Twitter and saying it takes real guts to do something like this, surrounded by people screaming at you. The suffragettes were hated in their time too. Really? Okay, so you're comparing the suffragette movement to these kids, the children of the hedge fund managers, the spoiled middle class kids who are rebelling against their own parents. Now, the suffragette movement and the women at the time, they didn't have democratic means, so they had to take non-democratic means in order to take direct action to get what they want, to get a right to vote, to join democracy. Simple. Over. Now, considering that these kids are all attention-seeking narcissists, they don't even know what they're protesting for. Second main point of this is that compared to the suffragette movement, who were alienated by the establishment, nobody wanted to give them any power, a right to vote, the net zero agenda of Just Stop Oil, Extinction Rebellion, Insulate Britain, Greta Thunberg, Attenborough, and all these kids is already accepted by the big corporations, by the big governments, international bodies, the mainstream media, all the charities, all the quangos, every single body is supporting them. And when they get into trouble, then you have activists, judges, and lawyers on their side. The whole system is on their side. Everybody's listening to them. Every single mainstream political party is backing them. And they still think they are rebelling against the system. And they wonder why ordinary people are feeling outraged when they are disrupting the snooker match. Are you kidding me with this? Now, Emma Revel actually tweeted that Olivia Martel is her second favorite snooker referee. Apparently she has a top 3. Emma says he's also a radiologist and who asked to shift to his hospital's A&E during the pandemic. Of course, he took no S of this idiot. Now, yes, ordinary people would not be surrendering to the spoiled children of the hedge fund managers of the City of London. So that's one thing. But the protest group said that the demonstrators were the Exeter University student, Eddie Whittingham, is 25, and Margaret Reed, 52, a former museum professional from Cumbria. Oh dear God. And those two were arrested on suspicion of criminal damage. I love how the law and order works in this country. You can see it on camera. But yeah, suspicion of criminal damage according to the South Yorkshire Police. They have now been released on bail until 15th of June while the investigation continues. I love how that investigation should take about 2 minutes. And the suspicion turning into conviction should take about 3 minutes. I'm not really sure what they investigate. We have to wait till June to find out whether they committed, whether they caused any damage or not. What is going on in this country? Anyway, so this man went on GB News, the same guy, and he actually said to GB News that he opposes having children on moral grounds because he wants to save the planet. Let me just say, on behalf of all sensible, ordinary people out there on this planet who have common sense, thank you so much for not having children. Do not bring your kids into this world if you're going to raise them the way you were raised. This is absolutely chaotic. Anyway, I thought I'd start the video by giving you some funny story of these children of the posh upper middle classes having fun on TV for them. Anyway, let's take a break. We're going to come back in half an hour with more updates for you guys. I'm Mahyar, Tousi, and we are the media.